I'd like you to meet Peter Adams.
Maureen Connell.
Maureen. Mr. Adams is from MI5.
Personnel. You did some defense work recently that didn't go too well. Did you suspect that 5 was involved?
Mr. Adams, ask your own people what they're up to. Don't ask me.
You do ask. I find that not everything that's going on appears in the reports. You know what internal investigations are like. You used to conduct them yourself.
In the days when I had a career.
Maureen, I've always regretted that we lost you from Menzies.
You didn't lose me, Mr. Lawson. I got shafted.
It might be possible to smooth things out. You could be reinstated.
I understand the bribe. So far, that's all.
I think some of our agents are offside. I can't prove it, not within 5. But they do put a lot of work through John Deakin.
Are you saying some of your agents are giving Deakin work that isn't authorized?
That's what I want to know.
You want me to spy on Deakin? Would we be talking about the same rank?
I would say, at least.
Why is Deakin asking about that shooting?
To beat the police? Why were trying to take work off us when I was in the job?
Only the work we want. People get machine gunned every day. Every week, at least. There must be another link to this particular job. So, something's gone wrong for the rogue elements.
You mean Deakin's handlers?
Yes, if they're using you to check on what the police might know, then they're worried about that. Find out why.
I can't go back empty-handed. I need to give them some information.
Ask Lawson. You'll be spying for both sides, eh? Only a joke. George Jackson, who runs the Rose Tree.
Yeah. Do you know him?
I know he's a local Nazi, that's all. Of course, when Roland says he brought the guns into the country, he did it for our own agents.
So now you can nail them.
We could, if the mission was unauthorized.
Are you saying 5 smuggled those guns in as an official operation?
Smuggling arms into this country is a growth industry. We can't break it without getting in there. Roland and his handlers have the right experience.
But they've blown it.
Not if nobody finds out. Believe me, there are other fish to fry. Stay in there. You're doing a good job.
I'm doing a good job of getting my best mates into trouble.
Stay in there. You may be the only one who can help them. That was quite a result.
For whom? The news is full of how the police were tipped off by 5. You're the ones getting all the credit.
Oh, the chief's delighted.
So was Roland. You gonna let him keep that money?
Ah, the money.
That's drugs money. It's all you need to pull Roland in. Set him up with Deakin and your rogue elements and you've got everybody. And the rest of us can get out.
Well, yes, we could sack our rogue elements simply for keeping the money, but a little fundraising is traditional. Can't do much on the official budget. Wait for maximum results. It's not over yet.
I want you to stop it. I really want you to stop it now.
Can't do it. Not the right time, really. Best to let it run. What exactly happened with the arms shipment?
After Roland was murdered, Deakin told Clark to take delivery of the guns.
Nothing more than that.
No. The Ukrainians, I suppose they were mafia, failed to deliver. They took their payment and ran.
And Deakin hasn't been in touch. I imagine he wants to avoid paying you.
Good to see you again, Mr. Adams. Hope you enjoy that. Madam.
Thank you, Brian.
Clark and Naylor are close to Deacon. If they end up in the line of fire, I'm responsible.
Clark and Naylor will be okay.
I am really not going to shaft them.
Maureen, there are some dangerous people in MI5 and Deacon is helping them. And you're helping me to nail them.
Well, you just let me know when you've got what you want, because I'd rather like to get back into the Met before I'm pensionable.
I don't think Tebbit was working for us.
Deacon said he was.
It's possible. John Deacon has been known to tell the truth.
But if he'd infiltrated the Nazis for 5, why would he pass everything on to Torchlight?
I'm not here to pass information to you. Pretty incompetent burglars, your mates, aren't they?
They were only trained to catch them.
I've had some fairly exhaustive checks done. Nobody's ever heard of Tebbit. What are you doing when Clark and Naylor are in Belgium?
I'm going with them. Guardian angel.
I want you to stay here. Keep an eye on Deacon.
How can I do that? They want me to keep in radio contact with a backup if anything goes wrong.
Sorry, I'll have to cry off.
No, sorry. I can't do that.
You have no choice.
I have to go over later.
Is that the best you can do?
I've pushed this as hard as I can. Deacon's as suspicious as hell. Is that what you want?
All right. Don't lose faith about the job. I hear the discipline board's looking at your case again.
One who calls himself Levis is Bill McMinn, former Deputy Chief of Staff of the Joint Loyalist Command. The other one's Robbie Dunn, known in Belfast as Mad Dog, has boasted of killing at least 20 Catholics. I hope your pals have got a good act.
I hope you hang Deacon by his balls.
Deacon may have thought Clark and Naylor were safer kept in the dark.
Do you really believe that?
Not really.
This is sick. 2 different factions in MI5 competing for the same prize. Is that what you learn in public school? Chuck in a couple of ex-coppers down in their luck to soak up the bullets and take the blame? I don't care if I ruin my chances of getting back in the police. Tony and Harry must know who they're dealing with.
Don't let the ceasefire fool you. They're using it to stockpile. And if they suspect an undercover job, they won't take prisoners. He's still going over there.
Try stopping me.
And I didn't go to public school. Maureen,
The container's on board, but there's no transponder. I had to keep it in sight all the way.
you're certain it hasn't been opened?
I never lost sight of it.
Well done. Is it putting in anywhere before T-Sport? Felixstowe. Nearly there. I want to see you immediately you're back with a full inventory. I can assure you your contribution is appreciated at the highest level.
Yes!
There are 500 AKMs with 60,000 rounds of ammunition, 109mm Russian service pistols, and the plastic explosive.
Bloody hell.
How are they going to get hold of them?
They'll have fiddled the customs documents. I'll put some men on the ship to stop them bringing it off at Felixstowe. There's a note from the Met Discipline Board in the Post. They've looked at your case again. I've been as good as my word. But you're not guaranteed a job yet.
We were signing off.
We're not quite finished. I've got to have evidence to tie all this to Deacon and his handlers. I want to get Clark to Felixstowe.
No, I can't do that.
He'll be released.
After all, he believed he was playing it straight.
You said you wouldn't involve Clark and Naylor. I'll go.
Fine, any one of you will do, but I ought to warn you that it could put you back to square one with the Met.
Oh, this is never going to end, is it?
I just want Clark at Felixstowe. They'll pull him in and get a statement from him. All we want.
Look, we've been paid off. There's no way he'll get involved.
Do you realise what Deakin was intending to do with your assistance? The guns are to start a civil war, kill as many Catholics as possible, drive them out of their homes and back to the Republic in a bloody terror. It's called ethnic cleansing. The Loyalists are talking openly of a Holocaust within 2 years. You were supposed to carry out an operation that went wrong due to the incompetence of the Czechs. The Loyalists would have got away with a massive arsenal, and my errant colleagues in MI5 would have said oops and pissed themselves laughing at us.
Clark will not go to Felixstowe.
Yes, he will. Tell him the truth.
Clark will not be charged. He will not be prosecuted.
You have my word.